as we said, setup-wise smooth, looking pretty good to you. Now this blue line's going to represent kind of where your hands are at address. Okay. As you can see on this one here on the left-hand side, your old one, good top of the backswing position, but the hands now working a little bit out towards the golf ball. Hands are now outside that blue line. The club now, as you can see, at this position, outside your hands too much, coming down in that direction there, which therefore results in Mr. Spin. And the more this way it ends up going, the more that way you end up hitting it, okay? That's just a given, that's just almost human nature. If you're keeping the ball to trees right, you're going to go, well, I don't want to go there. You'll try something. Now, 99% of golfers always try and change their path, their alignment, everything else, and you got the club face correct. The club face is the thing you've got to get correct. Now, how are we going to help do that? You can obviously have a grip. Your case, the grip's fine, so no problems there, okay? But where your hand positions, as you come back to the golf ball here, as you come back in now, you can see your hands underneath your blue line there, okay, or more inside. So the club now is attacking the golf ball more from this direction. Thus, when you come into impact, the club now is working more on an inside path. Hence why when you release the golf club down the fairway, and it just stays on the left hand of that fairway with a nice release of that golf club. There's no sort of, I need to go left there, so from the top of the back, so the hands can go down, club can work under your shoulders this way, club's going from a much better angle here, as you can see, as opposed to there where it goes outside. And then
amazing how much difference there is.
Again, and that's the thing, from there when you're coming out here, you see how much the club now, that's coming quite across the ball. I mean, that's almost catching the heel of the golf club there quite dramatically, and swing and exit a long way left. Was there, in this case, you sort of topped the ball there, went obviously low to the left, but when you're catching the club face in the middle, it was just a bit of a curve off to the right there. As I said, the more right it goes, the more left you try to hit it, and it's just a vicious circle. And if you're then swinging a golf club kind of over and above and across the top to try and hit the ball somewhere left, your contact's going to be ruined, isn't it? Okay? So, top of the backswing, almost in some ways when you get yourself set there, visualise kind of that piping or tubing or whatever, sit on the top of the backswing, and he's going to fall down now. Hands are going to fall back down underneath that line there. Hands are nice and low to impact, the club face can square up, and your hands then can work around your body to the left a lot better, and it just helps you square the club face up and hit the ball down, well, for you, a different shape of shot on the left hand side, and there was no shape back to the fairway, they just went straight left, which is okay. There'll be some holes left hand to the fairway could be in trouble, but at least from a success point of view, I'd rather see you in 90% of your shots left of the target than floating and losing distance off the right, like in something like the last one, okay? Your last one, they would have lost a good 20, 25 yards, and then when you start losing yardage, you try and hit it harder, and the harder you hit it is from here, the more out your arms, rather than swinging to here, they'd swing to here. And when they come back to the golf ball here now, they'd be here, not there. So when you come to here somewhere, they'd be here, not there, and the club would be just even further and further out in front, which encourages more left, which again, as we said before, encourages more slice to the right there. Okay? So setup wise, good. Just get the feeling of those arms and hands working underneath the impact position, okay? That's the same with all clubs. It's just the fact the driver's a longer club with less loft. The threshold is probably for you hybrid, maybe 3 iron or 4 or 5 or whatever the longest iron may be, where you can be reasonably straight with, but you get a driver in your hand with 10, 11 degrees of loft, it's just going that direction all day. So okie dokie. But like I say, if you can do some of those tee shots tomorrow, you won't be off 29 for much longer. That's what I can say. If the putting is being what it has been, and it's getting in a much more stable position. I actually saw you on, when was it? You on 17. And I said I came down. I said, do you want to let me through? I actually saw your first couple of putts down the hill, and they actually looked as if there was a potential chance of going close, or at least worst case tapping. It was like there was some sort of confidence with that stroke. There was no kind of twitchy. I mean, okay, it was 50, 60 yards away, but you could generally see a fluid motion back and forth there with that putter. So it's
much more comfortable.
And the thing is, comfort creates confidence, and confidence creates performance there to get your scores down. So, okie dokie.
Thank you very much.
Excellent, good.